Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Warrior Goddess Summer Camp. Yay! And with me right now is Elexia. And Alexia is one of the fabulous women on the Warrior Goddess leadership team, and she is going to share with us the art of joyful juicing. And I'm really, really excited because sounds so fabulous. So I'm really excited to see what you have to share with us, Alexia. Go ahead, take it away.
Thank you. All right, so I'm going to be sharing a purifying green juice, and I chose this juice blend because it's green juice. Green, the color green is associated with the heart chakra, or the fourth energy center. So my intention with sharing this juice is for openness and expansion, and to cultivate more self-compassion. And this purifying green juice, also, as we commit to ourselves and align with life, we begin to start purifying our vessel in many different ways, mind, body, which juice is very cleansing and also very nutritious. So it's highly concentrated with phytonutrients. It helps to boost your immunity, and right now is a good time to do that, strengthen that immune system, and also, helps with the metabolic function in your body. So with this juice, we are going to start with celery, kale, cucumber, some cilantro, some green apples, or here's the whole apple. I prepared everything in advance. Some ginger and lemon. So I've already cut my lemon as well. I am using a Green Star juicer, which is a masticating juicer. They're about, well, as far as I'm aware, there's 3 main types of juicers. The centrifugal juicer, which is most common. I think it's less expensive. It uses one blade to blend the juice or create juice, and it actually produces more food waste, but it's great. It's faster to use, and you get your juice. You would probably drink it just like within that day, because I think it oxidizes quicker with that centrifugal juicer. The masticating juicer, which is what I have here, try to kind of show you. It has gears in here, which grinds the produce and creates the juice. And this one creates more juice, and it lasts probably about up to 3 days. And then the cold press juicer, which literally presses the produce and creates the juice, actually allows it to last longer. So we will start, and we'll just start using everything. It'll take a while. So also, I do want to add, hopefully you can still hear me, that I did, I would say, I'm using about 4 celery stalks. It's really up to you. There's no, real I would think there's no real recipe. Well, there is, but you can do whatever you feel comfortable. I like to play with making juice. I don't ever really follow recipes. I just kind of do do what I feel good, what feels good to me, and then see what it tastes like. I'm using this to kind of press the juice down. And it's like a form of alchemy here, turning solid vegetables and fruit into liquid green gold. So I used a whole cucumber because it's super small. And we'll see what comes out, how much we produce. I think we'll get a good amount. You can hear it, you can see it's all the leftover stuff that we don't necessarily need. That was the cilantro. And then I like to add ginger. I didn't really know how to measure the ginger. I just cut off a piece, and it really depends on how spicy you like it. Ginger is very warming, anti-inflammatory. So you can use juicing or practice juicing as a ritual, something you can do every day, every week, monthly, seasonally, annually. Really, however you feel comfortable with it, if that's something you like to do. If you don't have a juicer, you can also use a high-powered blender. I have a Vitamix. I would just add like a cup of water, cup and a half of water, and then blend all my greens, and then add my fruit and blend it more. This is amazing. It's super fast. I want to add a little bit more celery. What I did was trying to like revive some of my celery here, so I just let it soak, let me see here, in some water to kind of perk it back up. Still reviving there. I did the same with kale. I like to use dino kale. You can use green kale, whatever else you like. I've already cleaned it all. And we'll just keep doing it because I don't even think this is a. No, it's over a cut, but I love juice. And if I know there's a lot of people, well, I know of people that have cilantro allergies, or sensitivities. If you don't want to add that, you don't have to. You can omit it. You can add things to it. Cilantro is very detoxifying. It actually helps to pull heavy metals out of the body. Another thing with the juice is I would recommend using organic, whenever you can get organic produce. Buy organic and juice that, because you don't want to be consuming concentrated pesticide residue. And you get more highest quality nutrients with organic. So because you'll get some of the fibers. When I juice, I don't like to chew my juice, but when I make smoothies, I'll do the same thing. Like I said, celery, kale. I blend that up with some water in a smoothie. I don't mind the fiber in there. Fiber is super good for you. But because I'm juicing, I am going to pull this through a strainer. And then I won't get the foam either. So I believe there is a PDF with the ingredients that I'm using. So I chose all of these because they're super yummy together, and also because they provide tons of vitamins, nutrients, super hydrating, mineral rich, anti-inflammatory. So juicing will just help to, cleanse the body of anything that doesn't serve us. But I would also strongly recommend consulting a professional if you choose to do a juice cleanse and you're not, and you're new to juicing, the juicing world. So I see that I have a few. My strainer here is humongous, so a lot of tools. This is my citrus juicer that I like to use. I feel like lemon juice, aside from adding vitamin C, it's kind of, for me, I feel like it brings out more taste of lemon, but just gives a lot more flavor. And it complements the ginger really well. And get beautiful green juice. Ooh. Almost lost that. And if you want to make, so with this juicer, you can make a decent amount and also store it in the fridge. It will last up to 3 days in the fridge. So I love to create more. Let's see what it is. Definitely spicy. If you like it sweeter, you can add more apple. I'll add more apple. I choose green apples because they have less sugar than red apples, and they're like kind of tart, and so it also works really well. And they're easier to juice, I find. I've juiced red apples before, and then a lot of times, depending on the type of apple it is, it becomes applesauce in my juicer, and it's hard to juice. It starts getting all sludgy. So this is my apple cutter. I don't know, core. I don't ever use the seeds when I'm juicing. Woo. Have a little force because I was told that they have, of course I'm not going to remember what they have in them, but you don't want to juice them. You get one, I mean, it's not going to really, carcinogens, they have carcinogens in the seeds, but I'm sure like a little bit isn't going to do any real damage to you. It's just when I first started juicing and learning about juice, that's what I was told. So, and you have beautiful, I don't know, my son, what does he call it? Like the green kind of, which it's pulp, but he likes to say that it's like juice poo, whatever. But that's great for composting. So we can add more apple. I like mine more sweeter. Sometimes it depends too, because every batch of greens is different. You do what feels right to you. So when you juice, you get quick. It absorbs right into the intestines, all the nutrients. So you get a quick dose of vitamins, minerals. I'm just going to put this right in here. I was going to show you smoothies as well, but you can do, like I said, the same thing with smoothies, and then you get fiber too. So it depends really what you like, what you have access to. Yummy. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Yeah, so it's great. It's super clearing, opening, energizing. A lot of times, you can move more towards juices to get better lasting, sustaining energy throughout the day. If you're trying to maybe get away from coffee or reduce your amount of caffeine, green juicing is a great thing to do. Definitely helps to clear your second brain, your digestive tract. What else can I say about juicing? Yeah, there's many different ways you can many things you can juice. I also like to do a combination of like carrot and ginger. It's another great one, but again, I chose the green juice for opening and expanding, purifying. I feel like that. I don't know if I covered everything. Yeah. I don't know. Is there any questions? Do you have any questions? I can't see any.
I have a question for you. First of all, that is an amazing juice machine you have. Like, that's some heavy duty fabulousness.
And, I've had this juicer for about 10 years. It is a little bit. It is more expensive than like one that you'd find, like a centrifugal juicer. That's a little bit more on the affordable side. Although you can find many different juicers at many different prices nowadays, especially. Great, but I know that the cold press juicer is it's a lot more expensive. Usually people that have those, I would say it's more like industrial, for industrial use. And this, that's a Green
Nice.
Star juicer.
Mhm.
So it has two
No.
gears, and it grinds the juice.
Okay.
It grinds the produce into juice, and then it filters it out through the bottom. I think you can see that.
Very nice. Yeah, I love that. And someone just, I mean, there's different comments of yummy, and somebody commented about loving juice poo, which I also giggled at. That's hilarious. Like props to your son. I love it. And then there was also mentioned here that, that
I'm
you
sorry, I
can
didn't
do it as
hear
ritual.
you.
Oh, we were cutting out a little bit here. Let me try this. I'm going to mute you for a sec here. Yeah, we're getting a little feedback. Just that you said that we can do it as ritual, right?
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't always get my juicer out every day because it's a pain to clean. That's the downside. But I mean, it has fun tools, and it's just really getting all the fibers and things out of there. It's not too bad. It's pretty easy, actually. I can briefly show you, but if you do it like even every 3 days, because if you're juicing a lot, you can store it in the fridge, drink it down, and then start again. Do batches, or just however weekly. Like, oh, I'm gonna do my Sunday drink, my Sunday juice.
Yeah.
Seasonally is always fun too. I have a good friend that right around her cycle, she'll do like different different juices, and then do that for her cycle. Yeah, that's her.
So many uses. It's wonderful. Thank you. And I love the color. That green is, oh, it's gorgeous. So beautiful. So thank you so much for sharing this, Elexia.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
And bringing us into your kitchen and sharing all of this. What a fabulous thing. I'm going to have to try this. This is exciting for me. So, all right. Thank you. And campers, just to let you know what's up next at the 30 minutes, so at 1/2 past the hour, we will be moving to a wee pool party, is what I believe it says, or a pool party. I don't know if it says wee, but that's what we were lovingly referred to it. A little wee pool party. And yeah, I'll answer the recipe question. Somebody just asked about the recipe, so I'll share that in a second. So no pool required, however. There's no pool. If you have a glass of water, you could pretend. You can use your imagination. You can use your bathtub. All is beautiful. Come hang by the pool. Somebody did just ask a question about where you could get the recipes. Is there a spot where you get your recipes, Elexia?
I actually just kind of think them up and just play. I do a lot of what sounds good, what will work. So it's been really creating over the years. And, sometimes they're not as good as others as far as taste. But then you could just add an apple or cucumber, to keep it more hydrating. So yeah, it's you just have fun with it and see what kind of feels like it will taste good together. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, you're muted.